Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another brand new video on my channel. My name is of course Catmanjoe, and today I am very happy to announce that we are officially starting construction on the second section of our series covering how to build the Minecraft minigames lobby. Now, for those of you who are new or who are just in general unaware, over the last year I created 29 tutorials covering how to build an exact replica of the classic Minecraft Legacy Edition minigames lobby that came out way back in 2016. This was actually when the minigames were first introduced to the console editions of Minecraft. However, that series was created as a build up to me recreating and finishing my original series from back in 2017, teaching players how to rebuild the new Minecraft minigames lobby, or more fortunately as it's actually known, the Glide minigames lobby. The reason for this was because unfortunately I only actually made 10 episodes of that series before quitting it and leaving the viewers who watched with only a small section of the lobby built, and of course craving the remaining episodes in order to finish it. With this series though, I've decided not to go down the easy road. Instead, I'll be covering not only how to build an exact replica of the classic lobby and the new lobby, but also all of its redstone, its secrets, and even how to connect the classic lobby with the new lobby, so that if you follow both this series and my last series, you'll easily be able to continue building the lobbies. All of these little things, along with planning, scripting, and making sure I've done everything correctly, is the reason the series has taken so long to actually come out, because obviously, as you may know, I did finish the first part of the series, or obviously how to build the classic lobby, a good few months ago, but I hope you guys can understand and, you know, obviously of course acknowledge that this is actually a valid reason for why it's taken so long to make the second part. Now, speaking of the second part, for the second section of this ongoing series, I'm going to be showing you how to turn the classic minigames lobby into the abandoned version you find under the new lobby. So without further ado, let's get started with building this nostalgic piece of Minecraft history. So today, for episode 1 of how to build the abandoned minigames lobby, we'll be editing the classic lobby that will be underground to make it look abandoned and derelict. Now, if you haven't built the classic lobby already and are interested in building it obviously before you watch this series, I've actually got a full playlist on my channel with all the tutorials that I'll have linked down below in the description, so check that out first before starting this series. Now, as a note, for any players who want to build this abandoned lobby actually underground, you'll first need to decide where your ground level is going to be, of course. So say you've got ground type level 60, then you're going to want to dig a 15 blocks deep by 59 and 59 blocks square. Next, what you're going to want to do is decide which side you want to be the front, which is where the gateway will be, basically the area where you're going to walk in and out, of course, of the lobby if you want it to be that. And then from there, you're going to want to go to the corner and count out 29 blocks until you get, of course, to the 29th. And then on the 30th, you're going to want to, of course, build outwards, or inwards even, excuse me, 14 blocks. And then on the 15th block, place a stone brick with then another 5 on each side, or excuse me, not on each side, but on the right and on the left. Now, although this may sound a little bit complicated, this is actually exactly how the actual fountain will be built, or where the fountain will be built, and building the fountain is inherently basically the foundation of building the lobby always. So from here right now in the background, you should be seeing some sped up gameplay of me building the original fountain from the classic minigames lobby that I covered in episode 1 of how to build that lobby on the previous series, which again is linked down below in the description. The reason why I'm doing this before I actually show you guys how to actually kind of customize the original fountain, or the classic fountain, to make it look like the ruined version, is just so you can get an idea of how it's meant to look if you do build this underground. Provided you've already built the classic lobby underground though, let's start changing it to look like its abandoned counterpart. So today, once again, we're going to be focusing on building the ruined version of the fountain. So to begin, we'll first need to remove all the water, then dig up all the floors. Next, we're going to place all mossy cobblestone in the floor of the fountain. Then around the outskirts, we're going to go to the very back of the fountain and start from the left and go to the right line by line, so please try to follow along. So for the first line, we're going to first place 1 cobblestone, then 3 mossy cobblestone, and then finally 5 cobblestone. For the second line, we'll then place 1 dirt, 1 mossy cobblestone, 1 coarse dirt, 1 mossy cobblestone, 3 cobblestone, 2 mossy cobblestone, 1 coarse dirt, and finally 1 mossy cobblestone. For the third line, we'll place 1 coarse dirt, then 1 dirt, then 1 more coarse dirt, and then 1 cobblestone. Then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the other side, so we're going to skip across 3 blocks, and on the 4th block, we're going to place 1 mossy cobblestone, 2 mossy stone bricks, and then finally 1 dirt. For the 4th line, we're going to place 1 mossy cobblestone, 1 dirt, 1 mossy cobblestone, then skip across 5 blocks, and on the 6th place, 1 coarse dirt, 1 mossy cobblestone, and then 1 dirt. For the 5th line, we're going to place 1 mossy cobblestone, 1 dirt, then skip 7 blocks, and on the 8th, we're going to place 1 dirt, and then 1 coarse dirt. For the 6th line, we're going to place 2 cobblestone, then skip 7 blocks, and on the 8th, place 1 dirt, and then another mossy cobblestone. For the 7th line, we'll start by placing 1 cobblestone, then 1 mossy cobblestone, then we'll skip 7 blocks, and on the 8th place 1 mossy cobblestone, and then another mossy cobblestone. For the 8th line, we'll start by placing 1 cobblestone, then 1 mossy cobblestone, then 1 dirt, then skip 5 blocks, and on the 6th place 1 mossy cobblestone, then another one, then 1 dirt. For the 9th line, we'll place 2 mossy cobblestone, 1 coarse dirt, 1 mossy cobblestone, then skip 3 blocks, then on the 4th place 1 dirt, 1 coarse dirt, 1 mossy cobblestone, and then 1 coarse dirt. For the 10th line, we'll place 3 mossy cobblestone, 1 dirt, 1 cobblestone, 2 mossy cobblestone, 1 dirt, 2 coarse dirt, and lastly 1 mossy cobblestone. And then finally, for the 11th and final line, we're going to just place 1 cobblestone, 1 mossy cobblestone, 1 coarse dirt, 2 cobblestone, 2 mossy cobblestone, and then finally 2 coarse dirt. Now, if you've done everything correctly, it should look just like this, of course. Now, make sure to take a second to obviously freeze, make sure it looks the exact same, and obviously from there, you guys can continue. Now, for the next section of this tutorial, it's going to be hard for me to verbally explain which blocks I'm going to be destroying and replacing, so I'm going to go very slow and hopefully you'll be able to follow along. As a reminder, if I'm going a little bit too fast, at this point in time, you can always just turn down the playback speed and watch me break blocks more slowly or replace blocks more slowly, so you can see exactly what I'm doing and when I'm doing it, but hopefully it won't be too fast. Now, first, I'm going to go around the fountain removing all the blocks we'll either be replacing or just getting rid of. You will see obviously that I do miss a couple blocks and I go back and get rid of them and stuff, because for me, even at this point in time, I was having to actually take my time and try not to make mistakes, but it was very difficult to do this. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way around placing the blocks in the correct places, starting from the front of the fountain and kind of work my way around in a clockwise motion. Again, this is very hard for me to describe, so you'll just have to watch what I'm doing and where I'm placing these blocks, and hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult for you guys to do. As a small note, like I just mentioned, once again, you will notice me make a couple of mistakes, so please understand it's just because, unlike the other previous tutorials where I was teaching you how to build a part of the lobby, now I'm teaching you how to build and then obviously of course replace blocks, making it a little harder to explain and a little harder of course to actually script and do. Now if you've done everything correctly, the fountain should look just like this. And provided you've obviously of course already built the entire of the lobby and you've watched my previous series and you built it underground, you should have your lobby looking just like this as well, with obviously now the abandoned fountain in the middle, which looks pretty cool if you ask me. As a small note before I end this episode guys, I want to just say again, you will not be getting taught how to build any of the actual buildings from in the classic lobby. If you want to watch how to build those, I've got an actual entire playlist on that. All I'm going to be teaching you guys for the series once again is just how to convert those buildings from the original version into their abandoned version. So make sure you've obviously watched the entire of the original playlist or the original series or the part 1 series, whatever you want to call it, and then obviously now you guys can be watching this series. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. Hopefully it's been a good introduction to you guys obviously getting ready to build the entire of the abandoned lobby. And without being said and done, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of today's video. If you guys did go to enjoy this tutorial, found it interesting or useful, mainly obviously I'm sure useful, please be sure to share it with your friends and family, drop a like, and if you have any questions or issues, leave a comment and I'll respond as soon as possible. I do want to just say that the next episode of the series will be out next week, obviously this Friday coming, so be sure to stay tuned for that. I should hopefully have it scheduled whenever I've got it fully ready to obviously be published, so you guys can obviously maybe set your notifications for when it comes out and continue to follow the tutorials from there. As a last note, please be sure to subscribe though if you guys are new around here, and turn on the notification bell to stay notified when I release any new episodes of this series. And other than that guys, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you peeps later on.